So we have a update on Solas. Let's see. Inquisitor, despite my efforts, I have been unable to locate Solas. From the site of your battle with Corypheus, he was last seen headed west, still distraught over the destruction of the orb Corypheus carried. From there he disappeared, evading my people so easily and so completely that I am forced to wonder how much he knew about them. When Solas initially approached the Inquisition and offered aid, I questioned him extensively about his background and history. He was evasive, but he did give the name of the village where he grew up, noting that it was a small, unlikely to bear on any map. I hate loose ends, so I kept a few of my agents searching to verify his story. They recently located the village, or what remains of it. It is a ruin, as it has been for centuries. Its name preserved only in the degraded form in Ancient of Winter Mysteries. Whoever Solus truly is, wherever he came from, he has deceived us from the very start. I apologize for not investigating this more thoroughly while Solus was here. He was clearly helping us, and other matters were of greater urgency. But it was an oversight nevertheless. Given how little he shared with us, it is not clear what his plans are, if any, but I will continue to search. Leliana. Yeah, it turns out that dear Solus is an old elven god, aka Fenharel. Holy fucking shit. What the fuck? like, and he's also the one who gave the orb to Corypheus. And I'm not sure what he wanted to achieve with it, because in the end, he, like, helped us anyway. Oh, there was another update? Of Leliana. After the defeat of Corypheus and the sealing of the breach, the Chantry chose Leliana to be the new Divine Victoria, as she will be named, will oversee the birth of a new Chantry, one that she hopes will unite all the peoples of Thedas. Yeah, I thought in the end, I agreed more that Cassandra would become divine, because that was my initial plan. That's what I initially wanted to do, for her to become the divine. But it's good that Liliana still became it, I guess. We have lore about this. And Sentinel elves, we can read more about this. Elves ambushed us just when the masters said they would. 5 days into the wilds, they move faster than any elf I've seen, and they know the forest like they were born of it. The ones who escape melt back into the shadows. They are strong and they know no fear. Every damn elf we cut down fights till the last. The attacks have slowed down since we doubled the watch. We've killed enough to make them pause. Corypheus says the elves call themselves sentinels. We were going over the plan for the final assault on their temple, and he told me the elves we are fighting are the last true priests of their old gods. Before I could stop myself, I asked how he knew. I felt like a damn fool for the moment the words left my mouth, but the master just looked at me, then opened his hand. A second later, the magic orb was floating over it. He told me it was elven, that events made him believe it came to him for a purpose. The master turned, and I thought I was dismissed, but his voice stopped me before I left. He said solemn, as I've ever known him, that there were many things he couldn't tell me, that he hid them so I would stay focused on the well. He said that while I'll sacrifice much, there will be no secrets once I've become the vessel. I left then, but I can't stop thinking about it. I'd swear there was a regret in those last words. Wish I knew exactly what for. Short excerpts from a logbook kept by Samson recovered by the Inquisition spies from the wreckage of the Red Templar camps in the Arbor Wilds. The rest of the book is too blackened by fire to make out. And then we also have something from history. Here. Doom upon all the world, and so is the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. There is very little of the infamous 13th verse that we can take literally. It speaks in the voice of the Maker himself, since he has never deigned to speak to his children directly. We can rest assured that it is a work of fiction. There are facts, however, which support it, at least in part. Records remain from the time prior to the First Blight saying that yes, 7 magisters open a portal to enter the Fate physically. These 7, whose true names we have lost either to legend or deliberate obscurement, did so at the behest of the old gods, who whispered from their ancient prisons. We also know that the Golden City, visible from every part of the Fate by any mage at the time, turned black as night the moment these 7 breached its gates. Everything else, the accusation of sin, the suggestion that these 7 became the first Darkspawn, that they were directly responsible for the blights to come, all of that is conjecture. From questioning the chant by Magister Phoebius, a Gorian. And that's it. So, it is time for us to start the very last part of the game. And also the very last DLC, meanwhile. It's the same thing. I'm very excited to see what it will be about exactly. Well, I have a feeling it could be more about Solas, as to know what the fuck is going on with that. Because I'm also curious, what the fuck did he do to Mefal, aka Flemeth? Or Flemeth, aka Mefal? You know, I'm very curious to see what is going to happen exactly on that front. Do we have anything? No, everything is nice and clear. Attend the Exalted Council. Warning, beginning the Exalted
Leliana,
Council.
Should I bow whenever you come into the room now?
The ceremony is not for a while.
It will be strange to see you and think, there walks divine Victoria.
Then let us enjoy these moments while they last, as colleagues.
Nor as friends?
What's this? A breach in decorum?
Perish the thought.
Beginning the Exalted Council, we'll lock off all other areas and plots and jump to 944 Dragon. 2 years after the death of Corypheus. There's no going back from this point. Ooh, so we're like locked in. With Corypheus dead, and the threat of fate rifts and demons waning, both Orlais and Ferelden have begun to raise questions about the future of the Inquisition. Divine Victoria has promised to shield the Inquisition from political matters for as long as possible. Eventually, she plans to call the Exalted Council, a chance to determine the role and possibly the fate of the Inquisition. Ooh. I see. Do people want the Inquisition gone? Divine Victoria will not call the Exalted Council until you are ready, Inquisitor. Well, oh god. Here we go. I'm so nervous. The council will be held at the Winter Palace outside of Halam Shiral. Thanks to Divine Victoria's negotiation with the ambassadors, we are ready to depart at your convenience. Let's go. Oh god. So we're going back to the Winter Palace. That's interesting, at least. Scout Harding has no art on her card. Ooh, that's pretty.
Another parade, another bloody negotiation.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we present ourselves.
Why did Divine Victoria call the Exalted Council? She's kept Orlais from bothering us for the last 2 years.
At increasing political cost, yes. She has done all she can, but the Exalted Council has become necessary. Orlais would control us, and based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you. Our real concern is Ferelden. They would see us disbanded entirely.
Ooh. Was that Ban Tegan? Why do they want us gone? We helped them so much. Ooh, the music. Ooh. Still causing pain.
It has been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
How have you been, Mother Giselle?
I spent last summer in Emprise du Lion, distributing food sent from the Exalted Plains. The Dales are finally recovering.
Thanks to you.
Corypheus left a great deal of damage for us to repair. I appreciate your efforts.
And I yours, your worship. I should mention that your forces at Suladin Keep were of great help. Please give my compliments to Baron Deschedin. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the Ferelden ambassador's concerns.
You mean Leliana?
You can probably just call her Leliana in private conversation.
You can, Inquisitor. I prefer to use her divine name. Our last divine once joked about why I insisted upon calling her Justinia. She called it my way of reassuring her that I had not completely forgotten who was in charge.
How has she done?
How do you think Divine Victoria has done these last 2 years?
It is hardly for me to say, Inquisitor.
With respect, that's never stopped you before, Mother Giselle.
Victoria has proven adept at winning allies with both her intelligence and her faith. It is a blessing in these trying times. We are lucky to have her.
I'll find her.
I'll speak to Divine Victoria.
I believe she would appreciate that, your worship. The Divine sees the good that you can do and have done. Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of Orlais. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many
Ooh.
of your friends have returned as well. I hope you have a chance to speak with them before the Exalted Council begins.
The Winter Ambassador?
The Imperium sent an ambassador.
Yes, your worship. Dorian Pavas
Ah!
has taken a chance to return from Tevinter. It will be good to see him again. I owe him my apology.
You do.
I allowed my distrust of Tevinter to cloud my judgment. He took a great risk coming to help us and deserved better treatment.
You're going to apologize? To Dorian?
I have little patience for those who cannot admit they were wrong, your worship. Myself included. I will have to make my apology somewhere public. He will want an audience for his reaction.
he would. Which old friends exactly?
Who has returned for the Exalted Council?
Your dwarven friend, Master Tetras, for one. I understand he spent much of the last few years in Kirkwall.
Ooh.
I believe Sir Blackwall has returned as well, although he now uses the name Tom Ranier. Enjoy time with them while you can, Your Worship. I doubt you will have the chance once the Exalted Council is underway.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mother Giselle.
Your Worship, a final question, if I may. This Exalted Council, Ferelden would have the Inquisition disband. Orlais sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
I don't think we're going anywhere.
The Inquisition still has work to do. We can't let someone's fear push us into disbanding.
Then I wish you luck in the negotiations to come. Make her watch over you, Inquisitor.
She wants us to
I will
disband?
not keep you any longer.
Ooh, here we go. Okay. Let's look around a bit then. Ooh. Oh, it's Bard. Let's see. Okay, so we have to speak with the Orlesian ambassador, Ferelden ambassador, and catch up with old friends. That would not be a problem. Oh!
I should look around.
Expensive dog treats. Okay. Oh, Hardenite Town, Chapter 10. Which makes me wonder, I still need to read that. But, I don't know how many things I have so far. Oh god. And they're not labeled, of course. Okay. I have chapter 5 here, and chapter 4. Chapter 7. I should probably note this down. So I have 4, 5, and 7. Then I have also 6 and 10. I have 8 and 9. Okay, that's good. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, of course. 2. Okay, so I need 3 still, and whatever comes after 10. If that is what comes after 10. If there is anything. Really hope I didn't fucking miss anything. Okay, we can check out the other side.
I'm surprised Lord Zerol is on the Exalted Council. He's so sentimental about the Inquisition. The Council of Heralds choose him as their representative. Whatever his position, it has their will behind it.
Dog lords. Ooh, can go in here. Ooh, what's there then? Ooh. The first Grand Enchanter. Grand Enchanter Lofer Harduin was the first leader of the Circle of Magi when it was founded in 120 Divine. After Harduin distinguished himself in battle during the Second Blind, Emperor Dracon himself endorsed him for the position. From all accounts, the Grand Enchanter performed admirably, but some speculate Harduin was a second choice, that Dracon had another mage with connections to the Inquisitor Ameridan in mind for the job. Tellingly, these debates are based on a half-finished letter to an army captain and the guest list of a party where Ameridan and the Emperor were in attendance. If any proof ever existed, it is likely dust. The idea's merits should be treated as such, for scholarship's sake. From a short primer of Orlais, most excellent and inspiring history by Lord Renorse, published in 945 Dragon. Oh, another expensive dog treat. I don't know what that is for then. Ooh. Sorry, but something popped up. Oh, well, Ironball's there apparently. Let's see. Ah, Josephine. Before we speak with her, I wanna check out this. Why are so many of you standing right there? Ooh. We got a crumpled silk napkin. With some words inked in the corner. They are so smudged by wine stains. The only still readable art. There was once a man from Habsburg. Huh. Habsburg is in the Enderfels, right? Or
Where is that servant?
Cole and the last few years. Inquisitor, I send this to you uncertain whether this compromise is a joke, a test, or some form of magic. If it is the latter, I wish to state that I am deeply uncomfortable, but based on the results, I can hardly complain. Our work has never been more successful. I have no recollection of having written the following, but it is clearly my hand, with signifiers in the language that make it clear I acted on my own volition when writing it. I assume that you will make more of it than I can. Yours, Charter. Sent to the Inquisition in recall. Quarterly progress. Rescue 6, higher than expected. Targets hit 4. 1 dead when wanted for interrogation, no prisons. Agents' morale strong, some crying. All insisted they were good tears. Strong emotions but unrelated to a mission at hand, usually tied to some past trauma. Oddities, misplaced items, unexpected, often tied to emotional revelation among group. Concerns with hostile blood mage binding demons. V. Angry. Wax on my fingers. Bees drone behind me as the honeycomb crunches between my teeth. She was always proud of me. Why did I write this? Something else here. Josephine in the last few years. Dear Inquisitor Lavellen, Commander Cullen has reviewed the soldiers. I have written and reviewed and received so many letters from the Orlesian court our birds practically blot out the sun. We are as prepared for this Exalted Council as we will ever be. I know this past year has been full of formal meetings. Goodness knows I have attended many myself, but this one will truly test the alliances and friendships we have worked so hard to build. If I may offer you any advice, Inquisitor, it is this. Keep a ready smile and remember we have their intention because we are to be reckoned with. Respectfully yours, Ambassador Montelier. Leliana in the last few years. Inquisitor, thank you so much for your kind inquiries. I'm doing very well, although I have been quite busy. Selecting new staff for my apartments at the Grand Cathedral has taken me so much longer than expected. And if you wouldn't mind, I would like to borrow Scout Harding for a few weeks to help me find more nugs. I cannot possibly hire anyone to a permanent position without first observing them in a room full of baby nugs, and all the litters I have on hand are nearly full grown. In any case, I will see you soon at Halam Shirel. Until then, Leliana. Okay, let's speak with Josephine then.
It's been quite a day so far, has it not? I've been speaking with representatives from everywhere.
Have they given you trouble?
Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving themselves up for later. Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable. The palace has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence, but the ministers may... No. No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
You scheduled unfriendly chat?
Is this in your daily notes? 3 to 4 o'clock, idle chats with the Inquisitor.
Of course not. Not precisely. The truth is, there is a small entertainment happening tonight, to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
You'd like me to go with you?
Very much so. In all the years you've worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
That's a good point.
Perhaps you're right. These meetings and talks don't allow for much leisure time.
And then back to Skyhold without a moment's pause to take in where we are. With all that's been happening, I promised myself a single evening out. I'd very much like to go with a friend.
What are we doing exactly then?
And what is this small entertainment?
Something to ease our minds. I would very much like to surprise you with the details.
A mystery evening sounds fun.
Why not? Josephine, I put myself in your capable hands.
Splendid. I will arrange things at once. The past years have been so busy. We have earned at least a few moments of rest.
Oh my God, it sounds...
Oh god.
Oh, bravo! Bravo!
What happened? What just happened?
Was the woman in gold playing a king? Who was the man in feathers?
Oh, it's all very simple. The first actor's mask is determined by... well, I will lend you the program guide. But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
It means more than you did.
What I really enjoyed was seeing you put your duties aside for a change.
I truly did. Thank you for coming. It's been too long since I just spent an evening doing... nothing.
Here's to nothing. May it happen to us more often in the future.
Oh, look! The encore signal!
Why do we look so shocked? Okay, let's go down. Let's see. Ah, Varric.
The Prince of Starkhaven wrote to you again.
Of course he did. Just put that one in the pile with letters from the Merchants Guild.
And the captain of the city guard had a very colorful message for me to deliver to you as well.
Inquisitor, Andraste's ass.
Sebastian and Evelyn wanting to have contact with him. That's what I'm here for.
And the Inquisitor comes to the rescue once again.
Is that what you call it?
This is Bran Caven. Until recently, he was the Viscount
Provisional Viscount.
of Kirkwall.
Until recently.
And what are you doing now?
I have resumed my post as Seneschal now that Master Tethras has been elected Viscount.
Ooh.
You're the Viscount of Kirkwall now.
Well, it seems the two of you have a great deal to discuss. Why don't I just leave you to it?
So, it turns out you fund enough reconstruction efforts in a city-state, the nobles give you the worst job they can think of.
You'll be a great Viscount, Varric.
That's fantastic. You'll make an excellent Viscount.
I think the nobility figured, after Dumar and Perrin, what's the worst that could happen if we put the dwarf in charge? They voted me in because I got the harbor and businesses up and running again. They want shit fixed, and I can do that. Anyway, I was hoping I'd catch you before the summit got underway. I got you a sort of present. It's official recognition of your title and holdings in Kirkwall. Congratulations. You're a Comtesse now.
Oh god,
Can't
bruh.
actually do that without...
Too late. Already did it. I also drafted an alliance with the new elf-led city council of Wycombe, so Clan Llewellyn has some political muscle to flex now.
That needs to be reviewed by...
You were leaving us to talk, remember?
Poor Bran. I don't know what to say.
This is possibly too much, Varric. I don't know what to say.
That's nothing. Practically nothing. Don't mention it. Oh, that reminds me. It's the key to the city.
You can't give that away without approval from the council and a special ceremony.
It's just symbolic anyway.
It controls one of the giant chain nets in the harbor.
Really? That is so much better than I thought.
Thank you, Varric.
Thank you. I'm touched. A little bit horrified by this key now, but still touched.
Please don't give anything else away.
I don't know how this council thing is going to end for the Inquisition. But whatever gets decided, you've got a place lined up in Kirkwall if you want it. Also, control of the harbor, I guess. Anyway, you should meet with the diplomats. And we'll get in a game of Wicked Grace before I go back, though, right?
I wouldn't miss it.
Don't bet any public buildings this time.
Oh god. Varric as the Viscount is hilarious. Is anything around here, perhaps? Oh! Tattered Tome. This tattered book is well worn, as if someone has read and reread it dozens of times. Those who deny the truth are willfully ignorant, for what happened at the Temple of Sacred Ashes makes little sense as historians tell it. These men and women are clearly in the pay of those who want the matter silent. Reports of the wreckage claim nothing remains of the temple but rubble from the explosion. Chantry-controlled mages say a spell cast by the Magister Corypheus was amplified by a lyrium deposit beneath the temple, but this is folly. Learned professors and mages outside the Chantry have proven in many writings that even superheated lyrium cannot melt granite beams. The destruction of the Temple of Sacred Ashes can only be the work of hidden Ophidian enslavers, the Snake Kings of the Earth, in their battle against the Winter's allies from the moons. I, of course, know about them, as I hope to prove to the reader beyond doubt. A selection of educational charts illuminating my theories are at the back of this volume. It goes on like this for 400 more pages. Jesus. Oh, I'm a bit lost. There we go. Let's see. Is anything else around here? Oh. We got a gold cravat. This cravat is slightly the worse for wear and tear. However, the stitching is remarkably fine, and the gold of the cloth has a subtle, expensive shimmer when it catches the light. Something here as well. Half-finished poem. Skin like gauze across the sky, I sigh and fall in evening lakes, the pools of which deep as your eyes, and eyes of which pierce like wakes, drakes, heartaches, cakes. Maker, I hope my lady's patient. Ooh, there we go. In a mold, fancy scroll work and happy-looking dogs adorn the sides. Smell faintly of ham and axes. What the fuck does axes smell like? Let's see. Ooh, new song. Anything here? Oh, Cole's right there. Then Blackwall's here. Can go here first. Blackwall, quote unquote. and the last few years. Inquisitor, I hope this letter finds you well. I apologize for my prolonged absence. I have traced the whereabouts of one more of my former company, and I am writing to you from Kirkwall, where he now resides. I knew about him as Private Nicholas Lorry. He goes by Claus now. Unlike so many of the men I betrayed, Claus found a way to put his life together without turning to crime. It doesn't in any way lessen the horror of what I did, but it was comforting to see at least one life not completely ruined by my actions. Claus is married to a lovely lady. They run a small bakery. It didn't take him long for recognition to dawn, and then I had 2 mince pies lobbed at my head. Pies that were fresh from the oven, mind you. It was a good thing I ducked. Oh god. I made my apologies. Even after months of searching and making reparations, it was still hard. To his credit, Klaus allowed me to talk, and we ended the visit with alas at the hanged man. I should return within the month. Thank you for allowing me this time, Inquisitor. Yours, Tom Rainier.
Fashionably late. I thought you weren't gonna show.
I would have let you know.
I gave you my word we would talk, and I never break my word.
Easy there. I was just teasing. So tell me everything that happened while I was away. And after the betrayal and what I put those men through, my sorries were worth about as much as shit.
How many punches did you take?
How many people hit you?
I lost count at 12, but I could take a punch. They needed to know that there's a way to come back from anything. And I wanted to help them if I could. I thought going up there on the gallows was difficult. This was worse. 100 times worse. Anyway, it's nice to be back, though I'm not sure what to think of this council. No matter what, you know you can always count on my sword arm and my friendship.
Not much of a sword arm.
If that's your sword arm, I think I'm better off without it.
Think you can do better?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go to Cole. Oh, I love the music. Hello, Cole.
Inquisitor, I see you have time for afternoon refreshments.
Glimmering, glittering, perfect cut, mask a maze of gemstones. She will think it pretty.
Excuse me, I might,
Thank you.
I appreciate your help getting him elsewhere.
He wants stones the color of his eyes. Happy, bright, beaming, being seen, not seeing. And I needed the table.
For breadcrumbs.
Birds like breadcrumbs.
Inquisitor, how good to see you here. I came to sit and pen another song.
Sweet songs, poignant pain plants joy that grows later. She can't see me. I help her help people.
I gathered.
You're smart and kind. You're worthy of true love.
Hello, Halam Shirak! The
Oh.
fire of Zither must be fueled by wine, ideally shared with adoring fans.
But not with him. You need somebody nice. Yes, better. He'll be gentle, so will you.
You're one of the chargers, are you not? I've seen you in the Skyhold Tavern where I sing.
Oh yes, I love your songs. Sometimes I'd sit up on the chair to take a better look at your songs. The charges have their own song, if you'd like to hear it.
Good.
She'll accept Krem, right?
You sure they'll both be alright when Krem tells her?
Strong arms, a sweet voice. Father wanted me to be happy.
Which one of them is that?
Both.
No. That's adorable. Aw, look at them. Love to see it. The Gilded Horns drink menu, the Golden Nog, an effervescent white Celony wine with a dash of Westale brandy and a splash of pomegranate juice, muddled with raspberries and a sprig of royal fruit. The hissing drake, a bold mix of cinnamon-infused whiskey, dark Lemuran rum, and Herol's lava burst, not for the faint of stomach or heart. Benediction Prophet, laurel gin served with a wedge of lime and a thimble of golden scythe. The Emerald Valley, made with a spirit distilled by chantry systems and leads from over 70 herbs and flowers, topped by egg-white foam dusted with nutmeg. A Night of Shame, our sweetest Antivan port with a dash of chocolate bitters and a twist of orange, served in a flute of chilled Ceroled glass. The Randy Dowager, rumored to have been concocted by the editor of Orlais, most scandalous periodical herself, a tall glass of abscissal peach liquor and fresh cream, garnished with sugared rose petals, and served on a silk handkerchief with a scandalous rhyming couplet inked on it by the bartender. Sarah passed and now thinks. Lost another book, stopped leaving them places. Below are journal entries by Sarah, also several sketches on Skyhold with impeccable cross-hatching. Moving again. Less stuff, more things, people things. Too many fall some things. Nameless, stupid Orlais. Last Jenny checked in, wasn't worried. A drawing of a gloved fist holding an odd symbol smashing against the face of a chevalier. The symbol is red and smells of strawberry. Traveling, again and again. Been here before. We are everywhere. Back to the Winter Palace, never good. Back bees. Bet Varric, we are in trouble. Scratched out. Varric won't take a sucker bet. In for 10 with Colin. Everyone looks old and tired and fat. Find who shrunk my Skyhold clothes. Scratched out. Hiss. Don't say the Inquisitor's hand looks bad. It's looks very bad. Is Whittle evil in here? Why do I go where there's no Whittle? A drawing of Sarah and Dagna silhouetted by an explosion. Bees and exploding bees. Aww. Are they together? Charges in the palace. No one will be sleeping. Rainier hugs harder than Blackwall. Still Beardy. Josie is best there. Cassandra needs to punch something or she'll explode. Everyone? They never call in everyone. Leliana knows something. Knew it. Inquisition is in trouble. Let's see.
Here's you and everyone. Glad to be back, all stuffed together. With the pressure full on. Again. Don't worry, Herald of Everywhere. I came prepared. I know what everyone needs.
Pranks. I'm thinking pranks.
Just like best times.
I expected a roof.
It's early. Anyway, that was a good run. It's all been a good run. I needed that. And I need... You know it's ending, right? We can say it won't, but knobs in places like this, all they do is end things. They'll try a leash,
Or worse. But maybe you aren't ready to quit just because some Lord Piddlebits is scared of us.
Piddlebits. What have you heard?
Is someone moving against us?
Sure. Start with everyone, everywhere. Point is, sooner, all this changes. And you've helped me understand. Too much. So it's my turn to help you. See, I have these friends, and all of them were the wrong sort of whatever. Their place changed, or it never was. So together, we made an us. Everyone needs an us. And when the world is done saying no and calls you the wrong sort of whatever, maybe we can be that us for you. What do you think, Inquisitor? Want to run some rooftops as a Jenny?
You want me to join you?
You want the Inquisitor? Don't I have a few more titles than your usual Jenny? No offense.
Some taken.
Words. Look, we don't want you. We want to be there for you. If you want to keep doing, it won't be nobles who help. It'll be friends.
Yes, I'm frigging in.
Well, all I have to say is... call me Red Frigging Jenny.
Way too confusing. You'll get a city. One that rhymes with arse.
Oh! I should have said we needed a we instead of an us, because... Wait! Anus! So stupid.
To all my friends.
Always and ever, Inquisitor. Always and ever.
Sarah was never in the grave.
This song is creepy. Ugh.
She hates it. Oh, I love them. Oh, we also have Bull. Is there any like letters from Bull here? Yeah, that's Sarah's. Hello, Bull.
Your worship, I'm glad you're here. Listen, I need you to keep the chief distracted while we sneak this dragon skull through the room behind him.
This should be good.
I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes.
It's for his birthday.
I'll see what I can do, Krem.
All right, here he comes. Just keep him talking. He loves talking.
Hey, boss. Good to see you.
I haven't seen a rift in ages.
It's good to see that the veil has largely healed, now that most of the major rifts are closed. You might think otherwise, but the veil isn't technically a physical barrier. It's more like a magical vibration that repels the Fade.
The council may affect Lyrium.
Do you think news of the Exalted Council could affect the Lyrium shipments from Orzammar?
Maybe.
Oh god. Isn't Orlesian history grand?
It's fascinating to see the remnants of Syrian culture here. Most of it was deliberately erased during Orlesian Inquisition under the reign of Mafrath's son Isarath.
I just love Ferelden politics.
Did you know that Ferelden has its own names for lords? The country is divided into Ternes, governed by Terns. Inside those are cities and Arlings ruled by Arls, and then there's the Banorn. It's a large area of countryside ruled by multiple bans.
Good to know.
Wow. Okay, I give up.
sorry, I can't do this.
Sure you can. They must have that thing almost across the room by now, right?
He knew all along.
Remember?
Surprise! Happy birthday, Chief.
Oh, you guys. You got me.
Oh, that is sweet though. Ooh. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I'll take it. Let's see. Oh, there's something. Oh no, that's something else. Harden High Time Chapter 12. Nice. I'll have to note that one down then. Here it is. 12. Oh, over here. Dog treat. Hard in High Jump Chapter 14. There we go. Vivienne in the last few years. Inquisitor, I fear I shall have no opportunity to meet with you prior to the Exalted Council at Halam Sharal. The colleges and fraternities of enchanters are holding yet another round of elections in a few months, and I must be present to organize everything, or the Equitarians and the Lucrocians will inevitably get drawn into the most passive-aggressive arguments over the number of ballot boxes and arrangements of voting cards you can possibly imagine. On the last two occasions when I could not be spared from my duties at the Imperial Court, the isolationists sealed themselves inside the debating area with ice walls in protest over some insult from a libertarian senior enchanter from Cumberland. I must, of course, convey the continuing approbation of the Orlesian court, though I have no doubt the Archduke Cyril has already bored you to death with the Council of Heralds' compliments by now. Cordially, Vivienne. Oh, there's another one. Varric in the last few years. Inquisitor, greetings and salutations from beautiful Kirkwall. The sun is shining, the seabirds are screeching, and almost nothing in Hightown has fallen into a sinkhole and ended up in the sewers in over a month. The Reglarium cleanup in the gallows is going better than expected. Nobody misses having Meredith fused to the flagstones eerily glaring at everyone. The city guard celebrated finally getting her out of there by holding a completely impromptu parade. Several Lowtown residents composed a song on the spot with lyrics to the effects of "Thank the Maker, the crazy cursed Templar is gone," which was remarkably catchy, despite or maybe because of the fact that it was mostly just swearing in tune. Even with all this stellar progress, it looks like I'm stuck here. Channels in the harbor were completely changed by falling debris a few years back, which led to a lot of ships getting wrecked coming and going, which only made things worse. And then we had rifts open and weird glowing fade rocks appeared out there. Incidentally, thanks for closing the rifts. Now the only hope for repairing the harbor is to send guys with pickaxes to clear the rocks. Even try to hire miners who are also divers, Inquisitor. There aren't many, and even fewer are happy mining glowing shit from the Fade. This is going to take a lot of my coin to fix. Stop at the city sometimes. We'll get in a game of Wicked Grace, please. This Viscount shit is boring me to death. Ferric. Ooh, something here. Colin and the last few years. Colin. Word has spread from Denram about the summit the Inquisition will attend. The news is half rumors, but with the representatives, they say they are they say are going, it's clearly serious, and the details are probably not something you can put down in a letter. I will, however, look forward to more glowing descriptions about how much you love Orlesian parties. Branson's here. His sons insist I add "elo" to his to this letter. He also insists it be "elo" and not "hello." Your nephew is stubborn. How very familiar. Love, Mia. Ah, is that his sister? Cassandra in the last few years. Inquisitor, I'm writing to you from the Hunterthorn Mountains, where I was successful in tracking down Seeker Emery. She was more shocked than most to hear of Lord Seeker Lucius' betrayal, as he was her mentor when she was just an initiate. But she is eager to help rebuild, and she had heard of a few other Seekers who might have been sent to Ravane. I still do not know how many of us yet remain, how many Lucius killed, but I know that we are recovering, and I know that we will be better this time. I confess I look forward to returning to Orlais next month. Once I would have thought that impossible, Orlais was little more than the land of frustrating politics, excessive ornamentation, and responsibilities I did not want. But now that friends wait for me there, it is almost a home. Cassandra. No, that's just sweet. Let's see. Oh, we can rotate this one. Nice. What's in here? Notes on palace guests. A collection of servants' notes on the guests attending the Winter Palace. Countess Deafor wants a stateroom set aside from 3 to 5 in the afternoon for her daughter's harp practice. Must have a window on one side and a balcony. If she proposes a recital, refer her to the seneschal. Duke Pierpont wants to entertain Ferelden relatives, a barrel of whiskey and 3 wheels of cheese to be delivered to his quarters this evening. Ban Wharton, his bed should be made up with linens, not silks. Sir Lidstone complains an old wound in her left leg is making itself felt. Move her to the ground floor. Lady Galette, a duelist, has requested a sparring partner and a suitable practice grounds. Lord Gilderay, to be woken at 8 by a maid of even days. On even days, a page boy on odd days, don't ask, with a fresh pitcher of water and 12 sprigs of lavender on a peach-colored towel, don't ask. Carrying these items in silently without making eye contact with his lordship, placing them on the divan, clapping twice, then leaving without a work. Do not ask. The fuck? Oh, we can equip potions here. Ooh, Heart in Hightown chapter 17. We got. There we go. Let's see. Oh, charter.
Well met, your worship.
Ooh, we have a lot of things here. Dorian, in the last few years. Inquisitor, it was good to hear from you, my friend. For months I've had only the society of Mafaris fledgling Lucerne party. Junior members of the magisterium so filled with fire and zeal and so wildly inept at politics May keeps a bucket of ice water on hand in case one accidentally immolates himself. Lest I give you the wrong impression, we are making progress, but it will take a great deal of skill to keep the Lucerne alive through the usual schedule of Minrathous scheming long enough to become a real political faction. Fortunately, they do have me. I'm sorry to hear that politics are plaguing you as well. Must be something going around like a pestilence or an Orlesian fashion trend. Hopefully Josephine can diffuse the Ferelden outcry and persuade the Orlesians to stop circling you with a collar and leash. You know, she did always love a challenge. I will find an excuse to make a trip south soon. We should really catch up in person, don't you agree? Dorian. conduct becoming the Inquisition. To all members of the Inquisition, it has come to my attention that I must remind everyone of the type of behavior expected from us during the Exalted Council. It is natural to wish to hold our heads high, but remember that we are guests of the Imperial Court. It is upon us to behave with good grace, propriety, and restraint. If you are unsure of how to address someone of gentle birth, my lord or my lady will suffice. If you are fearful that you have overstepped an unknown protocol, speak with your commanders. If they are not available, seek me out. Over-imbibing is strongly discouraged at all times. If you are steered into an argument about the Inquisition politics, politely excuse yourself as quickly as possible. Please do not engage in these debates. If all else fails, trust sense and common courtesy to guide your actions. Sincerely, Lady Montelier. Ooh. Activity in the Winter Palace. Charter's notes are in encryptions she developed with Leliana over the last couple of years. CM's intentions seem sincere. Agents in place at party tonight where CM is attending. VP left notes at drop as promised. Servant in green livery seen leaving guest wing of palace at odd hours. Possibly Trist? Madame Elvie's second cousin is a bard and employee of Duke WM. Lord WG plans to meet Lady GD tonight. Neither of their spouses know. Lord RW plans to meet Lady SR tonight. Their spouses do know. Lord RW's wife encouraged RW to step out with SR so she could have some peace and quiet to herself. Iron Bull in the last few years. Thank you for sending the charges to assist in dealing with the demons attacking Montfort. Their assistance was most appreciated and many lives were saved. The Iron Bull and his charges have prevented another civil war from sweeping across Orlais with their efforts in Perendale. The Iron Bull in particular defeated the would-be usurper in combat. We must protest the actions of the Bull's charges in South Reach. While the presence of demons in the Templars corrupted by Red Lyrium is undisputed, the necessity of your dwarven miner collapsing the better part of a mountain on the enemy forces was hardly necessary. The Bull's charges were of great assistance in driving back the demons that attacked the shores of Lake Calenhad. The elf who calls herself Dalish was practically helpful, and I look forward to her promised explanation of how Dalish archery techniques can create walls of ice or dispel magical barriers. Excerpts from letters of thanks relating to the activities undertaken by Bull's charges over the past 2 years. Ooh, we also have a wardrobe. We can change. Okay. I had the outerwear, and I think I had this one. Yeah, there we go. And my storage. There we go. And the sound is still bugging out.
All's well, it seems.
Of course not.
There it is. Ooh, Cassandra.
Oh.
Ooh, what's wrong?
Is everything all right?
Yes. Well, I wanted to speak with you, and now you're here.
Go on.
I am. What's on your mind?
Maybe you should sit.
I can
What?
stand.
Maybe I should sit.
Cassandra.
Inquisitor, I want you to know that I am your friend. I will always be your friend.
Oh, well, that's...
So I hope to give you sound advice on this momentous day. Do what is in your heart, my friend, no matter what anyone might tell you.
I'm confused.
I really can't imagine what you mean.
I'm talking about marriage.
Marriage?
Marriage?
I can't imagine who it is.
Macon knows you've kept it secret, but if marriage is... You're not proposing to anyone.
No.
I am going to kill Varric. Why do I believe everything he says? Why?
Ferric told you that?
He said I was going to propose.
He mentioned a proposal. I suppose I filled in the blanks. Or he did this on purpose.
I love her
That
outfit, by the
dwarf
way.
gets entirely too much joy from my discomfort.
Did you mean all that?
So, did you mean what you said?
Being Inquisitor has brought you good things. Many good things. But only a few have been by your choice. Take what happiness you can from those and do not let them go. That is all I meant to say. Advice from a friend for the days to come.
No. That's sweet. Ooh, something here. Storms of Temptation. This started novel bills itself as a sweeping romance of the eight seas by Danelle Mifril. The cover shows a dark-skinned elf with long platinum hair hanging by one hand from the mast of his ship, a dagger in his teeth, a woman in an elaborate mask, low-cut dress, and almost as much hair as the elf, gasps up from the base of the mast. The elf is glaring at a tanned and chiseled human pirate grinning as his vessel pulls alongside the elf's ship. For the first elven captain in the Antivan Navy, Kiel Zebulon's inaugural assignment was a routine trading mission down to Wycombe. Little did he know that the fiery amethyst Coron, a passenger he picked up in the free marches, was heir to an enormous fortune, a fortune Ravani pirate Prince Abrado Huracan would do anything to get his hands on. Unable to resist Amethyst's plea for help, Kiel found himself racing to get her back to Val Rayo, even and as the ferocious hurricane pursued them, and their passions ensured the eight seas would never be the same. There is a note scribbled on the inside cover in dainty handwriting. If found, please return to Lady Yvette Montelier. See something here. Oh, Harden High Time chapter 13. Nice. There we go. Dog treat. Here it is. Let's see. Oh, wait. I can look through here. Ooh. The Orlesian countryside. There you go. Ooh, what's here? Pair of paddles. A pair of small wooden paddles with leather grip used for some manner of leisure sport, presumably. No idea what it is for. Ah, I can craft my armor here. And weapons. Yeah. Oh, and turn in research as well. No creature item research. Something here. Wager notes. Notes carried back and forth to runners covered in different high rentings. What do you say, gentlemen? 3 days before the Inquisition sends and aligns itself with Orlais? Probably properly this time. None, says Marshall. Ferelden is here for blood a day before they either demand it outright or threaten war on us if they don't get it. L. The Divine will intercede, she must. Victoria and Inquisition are too closely connected in everyone's eyes for her not to interfere. A. You have a great confidence in the Chantry, Elaine. M. royals' worth of confidence from each of you if the divine settles the fate of the Inquisition. A. Done. 1,000 from each of you once the Inquisition exceeds sovereignty to Orlais and the Council of Heralds. M. You two will beggar me. L. Leonard, are you out? M. Don't be ridiculous. 1,000 royals on the Ferelden getting their way, after all. L. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, we can buy stuff here. Ooh. There we go. Let's see. Ooh, we got materials mostly. Like hides and scales. Then we have what? Webbing and weaves. Cotton and silks. Dragon bone and yeah. Just a bunch of stones. Bunch of things. Nice. Ah, and things for yeah, for runes and whatnot. Ooh, Jesus Christ, that's expensive. Let's see. And what is this? Ah, yeah. All the herbs. Nice. There was nothing here, right? Doesn't look like it. And we also checked out this side, yeah. Then we can go to the other side. I think I checked most of this already. Ah, Colin. And Mabari.
You there! You're to dodge, not catch. If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
You found a dog.
They don't breed Mabari in Orlais. The merchant said he was abandoned. Perhaps his owner's tired of the novelty.
But he's such a good dog.
Tire of you? With that positive attitude and fetching ability?
He's not supposed to fetch it.
I don't think you understand how this works.
Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, I think he likes me.
You should show him Ferelden.
You could take him to Ferelden sometime. He should know where he came from.
I did promise my sister a visit. She might try to spoil you. Remember who you report to. The Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean. Whatever happens, our people, you, Leliana, Josephine, will have my support in whatever form you require.
I'm glad to hear it.
I can't imagine the Inquisition without you.
I am honored, and likewise, Inquisitor. You can help. Dodge this, and I'll find overpriced Orlesian dog treats before we go.
There we go. Ah, we can place them here. That's it for now? Yeah. A reminder about the gazebo is available for festive occasions. Deposits are non-refundable in cases of flood, fire, or imperial whim. Book accordingly. Let's see, is there anything on this side? Ooh, nice. it is. And something else. Chapter 11. Nice. Can add this here. There we go. Anything here? Doesn't look like it. Ooh. Silver ring. Don't mind if I do. Nothing here either. Ah, Vivian.
Darling, you made it. Excellent. I scheduled this appointment ages ago, and they do appreciate punctuality.
Appointment?
With the Imperial Garden Spa, of course. You work so hard, my dear. I wanted to treat you.
Don't put your shoes on the couch. They serve elves here?
I've never heard of a fancy spa serving elves. You are the Inquisitor, darling. Savior of the Empire. They won't turn you away.
It's the cheese.
What are the cheese wheels for?
Yeah.
It pains me that you even have to ask. You've clearly been living too long in barely civilized conditions.
Sarah.
Did you hear something? Relax, darling. It's spa day. How have you been? It seems ages since we've spoken. I know you were cruelly disappointed when Solas left.
Ooh, it still hurts.
I'm still not over what happened. We shouldn't dwell on terrible mistakes, should we? It's spa day.
What have you been up to?
You must be keeping very busy. Someone has to keep the mess that's been made of Thadis's institutions of magic from flying apart. Don't you feel better, my dear? This place really does work miracles.
What happened?
Darling, it's spa day. Don't fret. You'll undo all the good they've done. Come along, Inquisitor. They have other appointments, you know.
Why is there a bunch of ham around? Did Sarah do that? Of course she would. Oh, Harden Hightown chapter 15. There we go. What else? Anything here? There's something there. Broken mask. Pieces of a broken mask found inside a velvet bag. What's left of the mask is covered in green jewels and eagle feathers. A scrape of paper inside the bag read simply try again. Ooh. Let's see, is anything on the other side? Oh, we can rotate this? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Anything here? Ooh. Fancy. I'm wet as fuck. My clothes are drenched. Ah. Ooh. What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Ah, and Leliana is here with Tegan. Okay, but before we go talk with them, we can quickly look around here. What the fuck? I heard it again. A book here. Chapter 18. There we go. And another doctorate. There it is, sticking out with the plants. Ah, look, we can look from here. Can we spy on our people? Spy on Varric. Is there anything we can, like, spot with it? Or is this it, really? Looks like it. Okay, let's speak with them.
Divine Victoria, am I interrupting?
Of course not, Inquisitor. I was catching up with Redcliffe's Arl. He's here to represent Ferelden at the summit.
Inquisitor, good to meet you.
How is Redcliffe?
How are things in Redcliffe, my lord?
Blessedly quiet. The mayor conveys his greetings. Redcliffe remembers its savior.
A moment, Your Holiness?
I had hoped to steal a moment of the Divine's time.
Very well. We'll continue this later, your perfection.
Many are frightened of the Inquisition's power, but I will do all I can to allay their fears.
How can I help?
Is there anything I can do to make your job easier?
Explore the grounds. Let yourself be seen. The delegates need to put a face to the legend. I have much to do, but let me say this. I may no longer be your spy master, but I am always here if you require.
I'm glad you finally arrived, Inquisitor. The Crown's anxious for news.
And your thoughts on Ferelden's position?
The breach is long gone, yet Skyhold's army remains. Ferelden can't continue to ignore soldiers on its borders.
At least you are open about it.
I appreciate knowing where Ferelden stands.
You are owed that, Inquisitor, especially here. These Orlesians will talk circles around you before you get a simple greeting out. I won't keep you longer. We'll have words enough when the Exalted Council begins.
Ooh. Ankerj Halfer, a diverse catalog of treasures, billing itself as the most distinguished retailer of fine goods and novelties to the rich in 786 Storm. This booklet is filled with woodcuts of strange trinkets, the world's best articulated Everite back structure, complicated-looking devices, the only triple-decker carriage with Orsimer designed wheel locks for smoother braking, and specialty items. Be the first to enjoy the amazing cooling properties of drakeskin lining in one's evening mask. Dispatch from the Crown of Ferelden. Honored all Tegan, let any who read this letter know you speak for the kingdom of Ferelden. Let your words stand as my own, and your decisions are made with the support of myself and those pledged to the crown. You have been a loyal friend, and we invest in you our trust and goodwill. May it be with you, Queen Anora of Ferelden. Dorian!
Orlais is on your side, Lord Parvis. The Inquisition's support is not a thing to lose lightly.
Which is why the Orlesian court is circling it with a net and collar? But you'll have to excuse me. I see an old friend I must greet.
Dorian!
Inquisitor, how long has it been? Don't actually tell me. I despise feeling old. It's good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you too.
You arrived ahead of me. I hope all's well.
It's everything I expected. We've been spared the burden of surprise. Orlais wants the Inquisition tamed, Ferelden wants it gone, the Chantry meddles, and Tevinter sends but one ambassador. But that's me, by the way. A reward for my interest in the South. Thankfully, Ambassador Pavis is a token appointment. Call on me as you like.
No.
Inquisitor, Duke Cyril Montfort, member of the Council of Heralds and Lord of Chateau Haine. I have long followed your work. It is extraordinary.
Is that sentiment shared by the rest of the court?
Of course. Orlais wishes only to offer respectful guidance to the Inquisition.
You disagree with them?
Does your grace feel the Inquisition should continue to rule itself?
I would rather see the Inquisition join us freely than be carved into pieces for the chessboard. I have not forgotten Justinia's death. I had friends who perished at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. More than the good you have done, it is a good we may do together I don't wish to lose. Whatever happens, Inquisitor, I wish you well.
Let's see. Scandalous gossip. This unsigned note is creased as if it had been secreted away in someone's pocket. Dearest Jay, I agree it is surprising that the Fereldens come as equals, but the Exalted Council is in the heart of sovereign Orlais. That cannot be lost on our neighbors. Empress Celine has stayed in Falreo to appease the delegation of Navarrans, or so her messengers say. It is obvious that the Empress stays away to dodge the demands that she brings the Inquisition to heel. One would almost think that Celine believes they will find a way out of their bind, so strangely naive at her age. Oh, something here. Dedication. This fountain was erected in commemoration of the end of the Civil War and the slaying of Corypheus by the Blessed Herald of Andraste, Inquisitor Miran Lavellan, in the 42nd age of the Dragon Age. 42nd year of the Dragon Age. Let the sound of its water be as laughter, let the cool of its stone be as memories gone. Dedicated to Her Imperial Majesty Empress Celine in memory of those who fell to protect and preserve the Orlesian Empire. Ooh. Caprice coins. A lacquered box containing 5 pots of blush, 3 jars of lipsticks, and a small but sturdy hairbrush, a dozen of brightly jeweled hairpins and ribbons. A note affixed to the inside of the lid reads, "A few supplies for emergencies, my petite. Love, Mama." Let's see. Ah, Leliana. Can we speak with her now?
Will you walk with me?
Sure.
The first time I came to the Winter Palace, I was only 18. I was dazzled. Such rich hangings, splendid marble columns, more golden lions than I could count. It's all still here, still bright, but I no longer see that same palace.
You sound sad.
And that makes you sad?
It is easier on the heart to just see gilding. Now all I see are hands rubbed raw to make gold gleam, tears shed in the night over silk embroidery. Others overlook them and forget their pain, but I am divine and I cannot be blind. They seek to tear the Inquisition down. You feel it, no? Fear.
We know too much.
I'd fear anyone with our vault of secrets, wouldn't you?
It is not our secrets, nor our soldiers. There have always been spy masters and private armies. They are afraid of nothing so much as the hand that directs it all.
Mine.
Already your actions have begun to reshape Thedas. Your influence is felt everywhere. It was only a matter of time before they moved. I'm surprised it took this long. The Inquisition's time is coming to an end.
Is that the Divine's order?
Is that the decree of Her Perfection Divine Victoria? That the Inquisition be dissolved?
As Divine, it is my duty to think of Thedas and all our peoples. We set out to restore peace, and now peace is upon us. You and I have come so far through the darkness together, it is time for us both to live in the light. But whatever you decide, I will be honored to stand beside you.
That's good at least. And these are our knights, I'm guessing? Let's see. Where would Dorian be at? Ah, here he is. We saw your bull on the ground.
Most eloquent dwarf you know. Sparkles.
Speech! Speech! Way too much speech.
Varric, there's really no need.
What's going on?
Inquisitor! You're just in time. Sparkles, the Imperium doesn't deserve you. Or want you. It may even kill you. But we'll miss you. If it counts.
What?
And you didn't know. Okay, folks. Time to take the party elsewhere.
Tama never wanted any. I swear.
Leave him.
It's true. When the Exalted Council has ended, I'm going back to Tevinter. For good, this time.
Why? I'll miss you.
You know I'll miss you.
Naturally. My father is dead.
Ooh.
Assassinated, I believe. I received notice this morning. A perversely cheerful letter congratulating me on assuming his seat in the Magisterium. We only met a few times while I was home. He didn't say anything about keeping me as his heir. This ambassadorship, his doing, I'm told. He must have wanted me away when the trouble began.
No.
I have to go back.
I'm sorry about your father.
I know it was complicated, but I'm sorry about your father.
Thank you. It still doesn't feel real.
What will you do in Tevinter?
So you'll truly be a Magister?
Oh, yes. I can't wait to degrade the Magisterium with my presence. A new outfit is required.
And then what?
I find my father's killers and kill them back. Then I find those giving Tevinter a bad name and kill them. They're most likely the same people, so that should make the job easier.
I could help you.
You'll need help. I could go with you.
Not this time, my friend.
No.
I won't be entirely without support. Maevaris has gathered other Magisters who feel as we do. We'll be an actual faction in the Magisterium. I'll teach them manners, take them shopping. It'll be fun.
I wish you well.
I wish you safe travels. And the best of luck.
Oh, I'll need it, thank you. Magisters are tricksy bastards. A present. A going-away present. It's a sending crystal. Amazing what friendship with the Inquisition gives you access to. If I get in over my head, or you're overwhelmed with sorrow for lack of my velvety voice... Magic. What? You didn't think I would just leave and you'd never hear from me again, did you? You are my dearest friend.
No.
Perhaps my only friend. That will never change, no matter where we are. Now let's finish the good wine before the others get back.
Ooh, now we have to begin the Exalted Council. What the fuck? That's like a harlequin. Are there like assassins here? I mean, it's LA. Shouldn't be such a surprise if it was.
I should look around.
Oh. Cudgel of the Gold and Ebon Queen. Well, thank you. Thank you very much for that. Looks like we did everything, did we? Oh look, another one. What the fuck? Going to see if I can find them all. Oh. Oh. God. Let's see. Any more here? No. Okay, do I have a lot in my inventory? I do. But it's mostly like weird shit. Yeah, like this. Nothing here. Nope. Oh, there's something up there. How the fuck do I get up there? Okay. Let's start this. Starting the Exalted Council will lock off spending time with followers. Well, we did it already, so here we go.
Thank you, Your Holiness. Now, Artigan, as to your concerns.
The Inquisition established an armed presence in Ferelden territory. You outright seized Caer Bronach in Crestwood.
It was a bandit stronghold.
Yes, from bandits. Would you like us to give it back to them?
Your help was appreciated 2 years ago, Inquisitor. Now order has been restored, yet you remain. Invading under pretext of restoring order is exactly what the Grey Wardens did to us centuries ago, and we exiled them. Now the Inquisition is doing the same thing with Grey Wardens in their ranks.
Your concern is ill-founded. The Grey Wardens have proven their worth time and again.
Of course Orlais tolerates this interference. The Inquisition is the only reason Selene still has the throne.
Rest assured, Tegan, the Empire of Orlais will not stand idle if the Inquisition oversteps its bounds. Unlike Ferelden, however, Orlais understands that these were the well-intentioned mistakes of a young organization.
Are we okay?
An organization in need of a guiding hand. Yours, no doubt.
Pardon me, Inquisitor. Divine Victoria wishes to speak with you in private.
But she's right there.
The Divine Victoria? Who is sitting just up there?
Yes, and who was once your spy master.
It's a pressing matter, your worship.
Please pardon me, everyone.
My apologies. An urgent matter has come to my attention. Ambassador Montelier, can you handle this for a short while?
Of course, Inquisitor.
This is highly irregular.
Perhaps it would be best if we took a short recess. The guard said we should both see this. I believe she was correct.
Oh, what the fuck?
A Canary warrior in full armor. How did he get into the Winter Palace?
Would Iron Bull know?
Would the Iron Bull know anything about this? I asked, and he is as surprised as we are. Since becoming Talvashoth, he has had no contact with his people. He seems frustrated at not knowing more.
What can you tell me?
So, what would the left hand of the Divine see when she looked at this?
This is a warrior, not a spy. Part of the Antam, the Canary military. Most of his wounds come from a fight against someone using magic, but at least a few are from a blade. He was badly hurt, separated from his allies, and made it here before he died. But how?
We should investigate.
We need to find out what's going on. Can Josephine manage the diplomats while I look around?
She will be fine. It's all speeches and posturing for the first few days anyway. I will extend the recess as long as possible. I will also have our friends ready themselves for battle if need be.
You think that's likely?
I think the Exalted Council may be more exciting than we expected.
Ooh. Oh, here it is.
It looks like he came down
Ooh.
over the railing.
Oh, maybe now we can jump there. If I can jump. Yeah, I'll have to be a bit higher. Like so. Oh, come on. I was under. Here we go. Looked like it fell from here then. Is anything else here? Doesn't look like it. Came from. Ooh. It's an alluvion.
An active alluvion. If I'm going through it, I'm not going alone.
See, oh, got sapphire. Ooh, shall we bring? Oh, look, Solas is look no longer available. Okay. Well, I want to bring iron balls since it has to do with the Kunari. I'll bring Cole and Dorian. I'm not wearing my armor.
Morrigan brought me here while showing me the alluvions.
Ooh.
I'd forgotten all the colors.
Everything looks grey and murky to me.
I wonder if it somehow looks different to elves.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm not wearing my armor. There we go. I still have my weapon, right? Yeah. Let's see. Is anything around? Ooh. Winter Palace. Something at the Winter Palace here. We'll have to check it out then. Looks like the blood came from here.
Judging by the bloodstains, he tried to get through here.
Hmm.
That one doesn't like you?
This mirror doesn't look broken, but it's inactive. Maybe there's a way to unlock it.
Maybe. Anything here? Doesn't look like it, right? No. You have to head this way. Guessing we have to go through that alluvion then. Oh, there's something here. Ooh, there's another rear. Let's see, is this the way to go? Save, just in case.
This goes everywhere, even places that aren't anymore.
Ooh. Book of Butterflies. This book opens to reveal thin slats of wood and glass pinned to cushions. Inside the slats are a confusing of color butterflies. Some as small as a copper, others with a wingspan as large as a hand. Engraved on the front are the words, "In celebration of your 20th anniversary, with fondest well wishes, Countess Lutetia." Interesting. Just a library here. A faded letter. This unsent letter is dated 941 Dragon, a month before the opening of the breach. Marcel, forgive the absence of my letters. The Dalish raids were ominous enough, but now Gaspard Chevaliers ride through my estate without so much as a by your leave. What a time to rattle their swords. A shipment came the other day with things that will not travel well. A rare Navarran miniature of Andraste, a triptych lattice of finest oak from Winter, and most wondrous of all, a pre-chantry full-length elven mirror. The mirror was discovered after an earthquake near Voldarma brought to light an unplundered elven ruin. I purchased the entire lot. There were some other minor artifacts and trinkets, and the mirror has quickly become my favorite. My wife insists we leave soon, and I suppose she is right, but I cannot bear to leave it behind. I will send for the mirror when I'm safely in Val Royeaux, then throw a party where you can marvel at it yourself. Warmest regard, Joan. Or Join? Moonlight on the Feast of Shadows. The front cover of this novel has a group of armed men and women fighting a horde of imaginary monsters, while a winged horse with a horn flies in the background against an enormous rainbow. There's text on the back. And yet, in the far future, a disparate group of men and women from all corners of the land band together to end an unstoppable evil. As these bold adventures go from traveling companions to friends, will their secrets and desires tear them apart? Cloud Luna Lily, an ancient elf pulled out of time. The brawny warrior scholar seeks only to return to her liege in the distant past, but the voices calling her forward aren't what they seem. Ren, the mysterious thief, used to sing in taverns while deftly lifting items from the wealthy. Many have fallen in love with the diminutive heartbreaker, but Ren has a dangerous pact with a sinister figure in the shadows. Lancaster Marlowe, A gifted but eccentric mage traveling the wider world for the first time, Marlowe's ambition for power is matched only by an uncanny ability to thrust his new acquaintances into danger. Elena Brightstone, a knight of low birth, under a mysterious curse, the idealistic Brightstone seeks to bring honor to her family name while divesting herself on calamitous death magic that may doom everyone she holds dear. Tilka, an orphan of great resolve, a young Tilka seeks to restore the balance of magic in the world. To do that, she must seek guidance from her foster parents if she can find a way back to the surface of the moon. Not all may survive their journeys, for these are the perils of land unrecognizable, a time immemorial. Join them in moonlight on the feast of shadows at the end of the 13th age. There's a note slipped into the novel. Enjoy the book, my dear. It's Lord Fleming's most ambitious yet. I'm not sure what a moon whale is, and at times there is a scandalous amount of attention paid to young men's backside, but I doubt that will put you off in the slightest. Let's see. Anything else? Something here. Fate touched obsidian. Ooh, something there. Illustrated periodical. Notable changes. Chevaliers serving Duke and Nas will now carry shields with dovetailed dividing lines instead of their previous flurry. Lord Fortier of House Aigul will join in union with Lady Fauclane of House Soras, a full face mask in the Montsemardian crimped style containing 2 colors from each noble line's heraldry may now be worn by first and second cousin of either household. Lady Westmouth of Denerim will join in union with Lord Pierre of the House Venur, a half-face domino mask, black with white trim, rubies, pearls or opals, may now be worn by Lady Westmouth's direct relations. From a panoply of faces, an illustrated official listing of heraldry and mask within the Blessed Empire of Orlais issued quarterly. Let's see.
Look out!
Ooh. Got an arcane horror. Let's see. Ooh, fuck, we got multiple. There we go. Ooh, let's do this. Do Stone Fist. Do Pull of the Abyss. Energy Brush. Oh, there are 3 arcane horrors. Stone Fist. And there's another one here. Oh no, it's the same one. Is that all? I think so. Got the Hand That Cuts. The following stacking bonus is granted on ability usage. So if we have 2 pieces, we get plus 10. So we already have 20% critical bonus. If we have another piece, we have plus 10% attack speed. Third piece is movement speed, and then a heal on hit. Ooh. Notes on methods of enchantment. The writing on these papers aches to be looked at, shimmering slightly as in under an enchantment. The notes are handwritten, but each letter is as perfectly uniform as from a printing press. Notes on the first attempt, improper valances on the bindings woven into the materials led to a catastrophic unraveling. The first batch is lost, but I will have supplies brought in from the same stock to eliminate whether the imperfection is within the materials or the enchantment. Let's see. There we go, got that one as well. And I think that's it for here then. Yeah. Okay, I can take this. Right? No? I can't. It's blacked out.
The blood trail leads to this mirror.
Right. Let's see where this guy came from.
Is there anything else here? Curious to know what the hell is going on exactly.
Elven ruins. I'm not sure we're even in Orlais anymore.
Ooh. Let me have this so we can heal up everyone. There we go. Ooh, another one.
Another Kunari, dressed like the one in the Winter Palace.
He's Karashok, a foot soldier. Must have been in the same squad.
There's another Illuvion here, but it's behind bars. Ooh.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. The old team together again to kick some ass.
Kicking doesn't work as well as daggers, the Iron Bull.
I missed you too, Cole.
There's something behind here. There's another Illuvion. Holy fuck. Let's see about this. What the fuck? What is this? That doesn't look good at all. Oh, it's like an elf here. Can I, like, jump over it? Ooh, okay, no, that's not good. Let's enter this again, shall we? Okay, we can perhaps come back to this. Let's see. Anything around here? Ooh. I believe this is a mosaic right of Durfaman, if I'm correct. Oh look, this is one of those things that like light up. There's a chest there, but how do I get there exactly? Because that fire kills me immediately. Or like, maybe not kill, but wounds me badly. Oh my fucking god. What the fuck? It came from there.
Scorch marks everywhere. This is the work of a mage.
A powerful one. I can still feel the heat crackling.
We need to find out why these Kunari were here and who did this to them.
They're stone. Turned into stone. What the fuck? They're fighting there.
Kunari. If we want to know why they're here, we've got to get across to that island.
There's a broken statue here. Like a pedestal. There's an Illuvion there. And a broken one here. I'm guessing we have to go for the other one. There's no other choice really. Saw some more blood here? Yeah. Okay. Let's go through here then. Hello? Fenharel?
The elves bound a spirit here. It feels old. Very old.
What does it want?
We can listen to the Well of Sorrows.
I think I know what to say. Armelana de Thabarin. Rivas, Vir Anaris.
Yes, good.
Part of a ritual. A secret greeting from those Fenharel trusted.
Ooh.
Well of Sorrows knew this. Were they close? Friends or... I'm not sure.
Interesting. Can we speak more with them? No. Ah, look, that is where we came from, but we can't get to that chest because it's on the other side. Ooh. What does this say? What the fuck? Wolf's welcome. A wash of powerful magic carries an impression of welcome. Images flash by, elven slaves fleeing to this place in ancient times, greeted by others who then tend to their wounds. Words are not so much heard as felt. Fenarel bids you welcome, rest, knowing the dread wolf guards you, and his people guard this valley. In this place you are free. In trusting us, you will never be bound again.
That was like Veilfire. It claimed this was a refuge for elven slaves.
Ooh.
Cowering, cringing, blinking in the light. Then cool hands, kind voices. Sleep now, you're safe.
This whole valley was a sanctuary created by the dreadwolf Fenharel. This doesn't make sense. In Dalish legends, Fenharel is our god of misfortune.
Well, there have been some moments, especially when we went to the Temple of Mefal, where there were things about the Dalish gods, or the elven gods, that were very different compared to what the Dalish knew of. Let's go through here then. Discovered the Silent Tower.
That only took us a short distance. That's the same lake we saw from the other tower.
Moving around a city, visiting friends, deploying guards.
Can't go up here. Hello. Atishan. Let's see. Anything on this side? It's a picture of something. And a sock. Huh. I don't know what the fuck the sock is there. Ooh, another one of those. And more kunari. Okay, wait a moment. Can speak with Dorian here.
Here we go again. What a change of pace from the Winter Palace.
No.
Clear sky, a beautiful view, and yes, fields and fields of stripweed as far as the eye can see.
Stripweed.
Terrible stuff. Looks like grass, stings like a knife, and causes sores if you so much as brush against it. So, of course, everyone in Menrathus insists it makes a very decent tea.
Let's see. Let's not fall down there. Anything here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, let's see what this has to say then. The promise of Fenharel. A wash of powerful magic carries a pang of hope. Images flash by. A man in wolfskin standing with a group of freed slaves, clasping one's arm in friendship. Words are not so much heard as felt. Fenharel has been falsely named a god, but is as mortal as any of you. He takes no divine mantle, and asks that none be bestowed upon him. He leads only those who would help willingly. Let none be beholden, but by choice.
This is Fenharel helping former slaves as a mortal, not a god.
Kinda curious that this guy had to specify he wasn't a god.
Worship makes you more. He just wanted to help.
Fenharel sounds like quite the rebel. The old elven gods must have simply loved that.
Let's see, is there anything? Ooh. God, that depiction is terrible. Or like, not terrible in the art, but like, it looks like there's a head in their face, right? Is that supposed to be like the depiction of like the Falaslin? Because it's also red with the blood, and the way that they walk, it's like slaves. Is like they look like slaves. Let's see. Ooh, something more here. The lies of the Evanuris. A wash of powerful magic carries a sensation of bitter fury. Images flash by, elven mages enslaving tens of thousands, making arrogant proclamations of godhood. Words are not so much heard as felt. The gods, or Evanuris, claim divinity, yet they are not, but mortals powerful in magic who can die as you can. In this place, we teach those who join us to unravel their lies.
This claims the elven gods were just Evanuris, powerful, but completely mortal mages.
Whoever ran this place was trying to rebuild the slaves' confidence. Get rid of old propaganda.
If that's true, Fenharel was teaching these freed slaves the truth about these false gods.
What's this? Ooh. Anchor discharge. The anchor now automatically generates focus over time. Discharge the accumulated focus by using the new ability in the battle menu, where the mount used to be, or by pressing the assign key by default. Discharging the anchor makes your party briefly invulnerable. The anchor also glows brightly for a short time, lighting dark areas and revealing objects hidden there.
You're hurt.
I'm fine.
The anchor's flared up. It's fine now.
Let's see. So we can use this now? Ooh. Yeah. Interesting.
This place is creepy.
Of course you would say that, Iron Bull.
Cuts all over the back. He was killed by surprise.
This can't have happened too long ago. The blood's not even dry.
Looks like that is it. We'll have to return then via the same alluvion that we came from. Let's see. I want to test something. Maybe. Can I use this to go through the flames? I can!
Did the Qunari live here?
These Qunari were running when they died. Let's find where this battle began.
There we go. Crumpled note. This unsigned note is written half in Kunlat, half in the common tongue. The lettering on the Kunlat looks shaky. 10 more in today. No one saw me. If more instruction, please use second drop point. More people on the ground soon. And it has better cover. How do I return? Can I still return? Oh, fuck.
Why are they translating it into our language?
Yeah. Got everything there done. Now I can go back to that place. Wherever it was, I don't remember. From that alluvion. We have to go through that one. Do we have enough now for this? Huh? Did I not get it? Oh my god, I didn't get it. I'm stupid. There we go, now we got it. But before I do that, I'm gonna go back here. So I can go to the chest there. I have to go by here. Go back down here. Here we go. Now I can use this. There we go. We got it. Yep. Enter back here. We got that at least. Let's activate this. Ooh. There we go. Okay, good. We can resupply that.
Qunari.
Ooh. Okay, let's put this on them. Ooh. Put this down. Do chain lightning. They're all Ben Hasraft. Do stone fist. Do that. Let's focus on this one here. Stone fist. Ooh, gold is down. Chain lightning. Put this down. Energy barrage. There we go. You can take that. Let's take a look around here. Ooh, more fighting. Okay, let's see. Can put this here. Energy brush it. Let's put this down. Chain lightning. Stone fist. And lightning and energy barrage it. There we go. Take a look around here. Nothing here. Oh god, more canary. Can put this down. Put that down as well. There we go. Ooh, 2 stone fist. There we go. Gotta focus more on the spearman, I feel like. Maybe you can do your special. That's cool there. Can throw this here. Some fist. Energy barrage it. There we go.
Why did those Kunari attack the Inquisition on sight?
No idea. They weren't Talvashoth, though. This might be a rogue group, but they think they're following the Qun.
See, is anything here? Not there, at least. What about the other side? Nothing here. Nor here. Nothing here either. Nor there. Okay, we'll have to do this. There we go. Sigil of Philanderus. There we go. Nice. Then we have this one side. Nothing here, it looks like. Yeah, no. Ooh. There we go. We also need to check out the outside. Ooh, can energize spellfire here. Whoa, look at that. Oh, that's Solas, right? Then removing the Falasleen.
That's Fen Harel. English Valisleen.
Yeah.
Solas said they were used to mark slaves.
What about the other side? Oh, it's the same. Okay, let's see. Ah, here's something. The Dreadwolf keeps its gaze on the one light that illuminates the way forward. So it's looking right at this one. Ooh. Yeah, that's it.
What's this?
Let's see. Is there anything outside here? What the fuck? It's a whole ass camp here. They were trying to look somewhere there. Is there anything here? Or a bunch of Prophet's Laurel, however, hanging around. Oh. Can you make your way down somehow? Yeah, fire here. If there even is anything. Not sure. Don't fall into the water. Is this something? Yeah, see? Oh, fuck. Oh, we can listen to Cole here.
I like the quiet. This was a good place for spirits.
No.
These past few years, kid. Anywhere in particular?
Helping people. Towns burned, too many dead from bandits or battles.
No. Anything here? Philanderous. Can go further down here as well. Ooh, more. Chart note. A note from a larger page. The page is charred at the edges. Stuck the tower. A great sizzling bolt out of a blue sky. Afterwards, spirits emerged from a statue of a wolf, as if the lightning woke them, and they appeared to be looking for someone. The only word I understood was Fenharel. They did not see me, but beware, for they attack any guard who... Ooh, there's a boat there. Is that how they came here then? With the boat? Where does this lead to? Oh god, that's Finn. Can I even go here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, don't fall. Iron Bull, be careful now. Ooh. Some more here. Can hear a Illuvion. But I feel like it's the only one that is like inside. Maybe where we have to go down the stairs. There's nothing here at least. Maybe there? To figure out how to get down there. Maybe via here. Ooh. Can I do something with this? Maybe you can do something. We can perhaps maybe do something later with it. We'll have to come back to it. But it looks like that's about it. Besides that, we'll have to come back to that. But the rest looks like it's it. We'll have to go around again to get inside. Let's see. What is down here? The lifting of the Valaslin. A wash of powerful magic carries a sensation of determination. Images flash by, former slaves in ranks with Fenharel, armed and strong. Their skin is clear, their face tattoos, the elven Valaslin, are gone. Words are not so much heard as felt. The brand of the Evanoris can be lifted from you, that all may know you oppose their cruelties. None here are slaves. All are under our protection. All may choose to fight. Interesting.
These freed slaves actually fought back against the Evanuris posing as gods.
Interesting word, Evanuris. If all it means is mage leader, well, they were basically magisters.
Let's see. Can we break this? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, no. Interesting. Ooh. Something there though. And there's a big Gnarl dude there. God. Let's see. Oh god. Let's put this down. Put this down. Oh! What the fuck? Energy barrage on it. God. Do this. And do this. You can do that. There we go. There's one behind me. Yep. There we go. Put this down. Stone fist. Energy barrage it. Put that down. There we go. He's down. Oh, let's see. I'm the only one who has one of those potions. I have to see where he's at. Can I not go into the tactic thing? Yeah. Here, okay. It's right next to me anyway, so. Well, throw it. There we go. I have to move. There we go, we got a big dude. I think that's it. Got single incarnation and Kunari orders. Plan of attack. This letter is written in both Kunlat and the common tongue. I have read your report. Station your people in the abandoned elven towers by the lake. It is a short distance from its entrance to the mirror that connects to Halam Shiral. We will lead the space to lodge our people after infiltration is complete. There is a map of the crossroads at the bottom, with an arrow from the elven ruins, alluvion to the alluvion that leads to the Winter Palace. Huh.
This letter says the Kunari came to these ruins because the alluvions connect to Halam Shiral.
So they're aiming for the Winter Palace.
It was some sort of infiltration. There's no more details.
This is crazy. They're acting like we're at war.
Are they?
I don't know, boss. I wish I did.
No. But why? Did we do something specific to piss them off, or? Note regarding the wolf statue. Remember, if you wish to move the statue, light the second scone from the left as you face the wolf's head. Use the blue-green flame in the brazier. It is magic, but it will not harm you. Remember your duty to the Kyun. When you light the scones, a box clutched in the statue's paw will open. There is an item inside. Do not touch. It's old and elven. We will have a Sarabas examine it for magic when the time comes. Ooh. Perhaps we should go back and check it. Let's do that. I shall go back up. Ooh, yeah, see? We got arrow wood. A bow. See, is there anything else here? We looked in that one. Ooh, loot. Emerald. An unknown ancient. This gore-splattered letter was written in both Kunlat and the common tongue. 2 hours ago, an unknown intruder penetrated our defenses. Masked and cloaked, a mage used magic to awaken spirits and turned them against us. Intruder moved as if they knew this place. Fled after spirits awoke. Dozens dead. Spirits keeps attacking. Engagement not reco. The rest of the letter is illegible. The blood is still wet.
Note about an unknown intruder coming through an alluvion. They turned spirits against us, then fled.
It must be a mage. They killed any Kunari in the way and let the spirits do the rest.
2 parties then. The Kunari and a mystery agent determined to stop them.
Look at the amount of fucking bombs.
Warn people about the Kunari's designs on the Winter Palace.
Okay, but like, how do we get rid of the thing? Let's save. Oh, we're back here. Oh, I see. Perhaps we will have to go back to that area some other point.
One dead Kunari was bad enough. Now we have more, and they're hostile.
This makes no sense. The Canari may not be friendly to the Inquisition, but they have no reason to attack us.
They also have no reason to be here, or using illuvians at all.
I've had the mirror placed under guard for now, Your Holiness.
Cullen, please just call me Leliana.
Yes, Your... Leliana.
You'll track them down.
The Kunari can't hide forever. They're inside those illuvians, somewhere.
We must ensure that the Kunari do not disrupt the negotiations. The Exalted Council is in a very delicate state.
I'm certain you can soothe the nobles' ruffled feathers while we solve the real problem.
Not when the Inquisitor insults everyone present by walking out in the middle of the talks. Our only advantage is that Orlais and Ferelden are divided in goal and grievance. If they unite against us, Divine Victoria will have no choice but to support their claims. We could lose everything.
Can we use the Kunari?
Could we use the Kunari threat to remind everyone how valuable the Inquisition still is?
Not until we know more. It will be fine. I will attend to the Exalted Council.
And while Josie does that, we will investigate.
We, Your Holiness?
You do, Josie?
I'll head back to the crossroads. We need to find out what the Kunari are doing and why they attacked.
And I'll have a quiet word with our honor guard.
Ooh. So this is where we have to return to. Oh yeah, look. The Luvian is placed there. Ooh. The book here. Ooh. Chapter 16. Let's see. Here it is. That's added. The music is so fucking good though. Okay, let's see if anyone has anything to say or not.
Everything going all right so far?
How do you become Viscount?
I don't understand how you just become a Viscount.
When the ruler of a Marcher state dies and there's no heir, the nobles of the city pick a new ruler. Only none of Kirkwall's nobles actually want the throne. Most of them think it's cursed, actually. They can't leave it empty, though, or some other state like Starkhaven or Ansburg will probably invade. I complained about the empty office when it interfered with my reconstruction efforts. They took that as volunteering.
No fan club today?
I'm surprised no one from the Council of Heralds wants your autograph.
You just missed them. Duke Cyril keeps asking me for spoilers for my next book.
What's the deal with Bran?
So, Bran used to be Viscount, and now he just follows you around?
Provisional Viscount.
Pretty much.
With a permanent appointee finally in the Viscount's office, I am free to return to my post as Seneschal.
He means my true calling is arrogantly telling people they can't talk to the Viscount. He's good at it, too.
We'll talk later.
I'll be here if you need me.
I heard another. Maybe it was up there or something.
I've been meaning to ask. Solas hasn't come back. Sent word? Anything?
No.
I've heard nothing. He's gone.
Ah. I'm sorry.
What are your thoughts on the council?
What do you think's going to happen at the Exalted Council?
Maker, I have no idea. Politics always makes my head spin. The Inquisition shouldn't have to give in whenever some prissy noble gets their knickers wedged somewhere.
You are back to being Rainier?
You're more comfortable being called by your real name now?
Comfortable? Not quite yet. I didn't want to be Rainier for such a long time. To be quite frank, he was an ass. But I've changed. And reclaiming my name has allowed me to reconnect with people I haven't seen in years. Family. It wouldn't have happened without you.
This is a bit of a reunion.
It's nice to have everyone back in the same place again.
I have to admit I missed it. What does it mean when we need a huge diplomatic talk or the world ending just to bring us together? I got the chance to have a few drinks with Sarah. Miss that girl. It's still a little awkward talking to Cassandra. But the commander appears to have forgiven me. Finally.
Until later.
Take care.
Let's see.
Sometimes the cow takes your gold.
What?
Hello, and shh. I'm trying to figure out why everyone is acting so weird. I mean, besides because Canary assassins and everything. You see it, right? There's something going with the elf servants. Makes sense after that ruin, right?
Still suspicious?
When you start going on about elves, it's hard to tell if it's about them or you.
Yes, you're ever so clever. Arse. The point is, the servants have no complaints. No asking for a Jenny. They serve this lot, but don't want them done for anything.
So, the nobles are nice, and the servants are happy?
Two things that have never been true. Mark that I said it. We're fighting Canary, but something else is on the up.
What are your thoughts on the elven creators?
I suppose you've a lot to say about that elven ruin. About the creators.
They're not even demons, just big magey knobs punching down. And yes, the shits who use them to make me feel broken can still eat it. But always waiting for that fight is way too much work. It's like doing half the hurt for them. Maybe we're old now, but I'm tired of it. I'd rather worry about people I care about. Like you. Are you alright with it? The creators?
I'll be alright.
I'll make sense of it eventually.
Good that someone's trying. Better that it's you, because you can do it.
Thoughts on the Inquisition?
It's been a couple of years. How's everything sitting with you?
It's weird meeting back up and seeing everyone get their grey. First time I've been anywhere long enough to get fond of things. Leliana's friendly when she wants to be. My people sometimes do things for her, like I do for you. All that blood and thunder just so everyone can live well an hour once around. Good lesson, I suppose, if there had to be one.
We'll talk later.
Oh, an Inquisitor? Feels weird, but I'm sorry Solas never came back. Well, no, I'm not, but I'm sorry he left you. For what it's worth, anyway. Not much, I suppose, but there you go.
No.
So, you and the bard. You know most bards are spies, right?
You were a spy, Chief.
Look, I just don't want you to get burned.
Don't say it.
Because then you'd be creme brulee. Creme brulee.
How is Meriden, Creme?
Graham, I understand you and Meriden are seeing each other.
Yes, Your Worship. I mean, we've just started, so...
Oh, come on. Get in there, show her what you can do.
Listen, Chief, there's this thing you may not have learned growing up Canary and all.
Hey, I'm great at foreplay.
Just what I needed to hear.
That's good to know, Bull.
I didn't mean foreplay, I meant courtship.
Oh, well, that's a waste of time. You two are good though, right? You need me to talk to her about... things?
No! No. Thanks, though. We're good.
How are the Chargers?
The Chargers have been with the Inquisition for a while now. Is everyone still happy?
No complaints, Your Worship. The Inquisition's been good to us. We'd disband and join the Inquisition officially, but the Chief gets this sad dog look when we suggest it.
The loyalty is touching, Creme.
I'll talk to you later.
Anytime, boss.
Let's see.
How did Varric, of all people, become the Viscount of Kirkwall? A mystery for the ages.
How are the Seekers?
I hear you've been rebuilding the Seekers.
Slowly, but yes. I managed to find a few of my former comrades who'd scattered to the winds. Some of them were unsuitable, and I did not ask them to return. Others felt as I did, once they read the Lord Seeker's tome. We've since recruited a few candidates who are going through training now, with full disclosure. What comes after this, I cannot be certain. I am making it up as I go along.
Don't we all?
Sounds familiar.
I thought you'd appreciate that.
The Chantry has changed.
So what do you think of the Chantry?
You ask me just to poke at me and see if I react, don't you? It is what it is. Most Holy's reforms are interesting, to say the least. I hope they last once Leliana is gone. Regardless of what I think, it could have been far worse. You and I both remember the dark times we faced. Sadly, others have far shorter memories.
About the Exalted Council.
What do you think of the Exalted Council?
They are frightened of your power, and there is no longer a hole in the sky to remind them that it was needed.
Perhaps they're right.
They might be right.
Do not say that near them unless you want to give them the scent of blood.
Nah.
Even so, I would wait and see where this leads. Calmer heads may yet prevail.
When has that ever been the case?
Yeah.
I'm an optimist. Just ask Varric.
I'll see you later.
Farewell.
See. Make our way over here. To the other side. Any assassins here? Assassin? No.
Was there something you needed?
Leliana's back.
Have you had a chance to speak with Leliana? Away from work, I mean.
Some, yes. Leliana has kept in contact, unofficially of course, but it's good to see her again. Arguing with her in person is far more satisfying.
Back at the Winter Palace.
Do you remember the first time we came to the Winter Palace?
All too well. I've already answered a half-dozen questions about my personal life. The reason we're here is because we made a difference. That's worth enduring the political small talk.
Is there anything to report?
Is there anything I should know?
We were permitted soldiers here, but our every move is watched. Some things never change.
How's your family?
Is there any news from Ferelden? How is your family?
My sister Mia keeps me informed. As I understand, she's training my nephew to best me at chess.
I'm glad they are well.
All good news then.
Not all, but most of it is, and that's good enough.
I should go.
Inquisitor?
Dorian!
Quite the party, wasn't it? I hear it left the Orlaisians and Fereldens completely aghast. Andraste's herald, the Inquisitor, toasting a Tevinter Magister. Not a bad scandal to leave on.
So you are an ambassador?
What is this ambassadorship about exactly?
I believe my father set it up, but the Imperium certainly didn't object. They'd love for the Inquisition to fall apart, so they're happy if it seems they consider this council a waste of time.
That makes no sense.
No? If Dread Tevinter actually pushed for the Inquisition's end, everyone else would disagree on principle. So they send a nobody pariah and hope for the best. Makes perfect sense to me.
You've been gone a long time.
What did you do in Tevinter while you were away?
I went home. Twice. Father was only there once. Mother was drunk both times.
Oh god.
I also went to Corypheus to see my good friend Mayveris. Then I settled some of Alexis's affairs. That wasn't fun.
Any thoughts on the council?
Any thoughts about the Exalted Council?
A few. Divine Victoria needs a new tailor for one. From the paintings of Leliana in that enormous robe, you'd think she was pregnant. Could cause a delicious scandal. As for this whole Exalted Council business, well, I warned you once that no one would thank you for saving the world. Sadly, I'm always right. So long as the Inquisition's around to remind them they're not really in charge, they'll never sleep comfortably. Whether they have the guts to take action, I suppose we'll see.
Another time.
I look forward to it.
Can go to Vivian.
Darling, what can I do for you?
Let's discuss the new divine.
I wanted your opinion of how Divine Victoria is working out. Leliana is managing to hold the Chantry together, just barely. Likely your influence.
How is the circle?
There are things for the Circle of Magi. If you call it the Circle while they're in earshot, you'll never hear the end of it, my dear. The College of Enchanters is a ridiculous mess, but it's still a useful institution for training mages.
We'll talk another time. Divine Victoria?
Please don't. It would be nice to just be Leliana again for a few days.
I'm sorry.
Oh, of course. Forgive me.
There's nothing to forgive. I just want it to be like old times.
How are the nugs?
Tell me about your nugs. Did you get any new ones?
Oh yes! A litter was born just a month ago. We are weaning them right now. If you are hoping for one, I'm afraid they're already spoken for.
What news have you heard?
Have your agents any news I should hear about?
Are you hoping for word on Solas? I'm sorry, Inquisitor. I'm afraid I have nothing. Just rumors of sightings that cannot be verified. He's familiar with my methods and seems always one step ahead of me. It is tiring.
Do you miss the Inquisition?
Do you miss being our spy master?
I think I miss the people more than the work. Josie, Cullen, I didn't notice how much I liked having them near until they weren't. We write, of course, but it's not the same.
Just saying hello.
Perhaps later, Leliana.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
Yay. Then I think next up we can go to find out more about this. Go into the Alluvion again. But for now... Oh, there's also something there. Wait a minute. Missing servants. Notes carried back and forth by runners covered in different handwriting. This is unacceptable. I was to wear the red cape with the chevrons today, but no one can find it in the wardrobe, which appears to be in 5 different places at once. Send Melise to me immediately. S. I haven't seen Melise all day, Uncle. She disappeared after setting out the bedclothes last night. One of the palace maids had to help me into my luncheon dress. E. Alita, you left some sticky-fingered screwy wretch lace up your Montfort silk gown? Have one of the footmen look for Melise and tell him to lay a few stripes on that elf's backside when we find her. S. What the fuck? Anyway, I shall leave this episode here then for now. I'm very fucking curious to know what the hell is happening. The amount of news that we're hearing right now is not even funny. So yeah, I shall leave this one here and see you in the next one. Bye!